Welcome to the Spectrum Fit YouTube channel, and today guys I'm going to talk to you about something that is completely different because we are starting a new video series called The Sporting Casual. Yes, The Sporting Casual. And this is going to be probably a bi-weekly show where I'm going to talk about something to do in the world of sport, and could be combat sports or it could be football, it could be tennis, it doesn't really matter. I love sports, that's my background, and I want to talk about things that are sports related. It's probably going to be more MMA, boxing, and a little bit of football, but I watch a bit of everything, so let's get into it. First things first, Dillian Whyte, AJ, cancelled. Dillian Whyte tests positive for the third time in his career, and I want to be 100% honest, I'm so disappointed. Boxing has just been giving us a hard time recently, man. Honestly, it's been giving us a hard time. And this really hurts because I wanted to see AJ, see if he could get back to his best. And I wanted to see if Dillian Whyte, because people are saying Dillian Whyte's washed. I want to see, is he really washed, or did he have a tough run, you know, with the Fury fight? And frankly, maybe he was getting his feet back together, you know. But yeah, man, he's tested positive, adverse findings. Obviously, they haven't actually said what it is. You know, Matchroom Eddie Hearn came out with a big statement, and they cancelled the fight straight away, which is a sign that they're not doing it how they did the Conor Benn situation, where they tried to push forward with the fight. Clearly, Eddie Hearn's learned something here, and I think that maybe, yeah, they're trying to avoid having the whole PR situation before, because before that was a nightmare. The whole Conor Benn thing is still a bit of a nightmare, because is he cleared? Like, what are we considering cleared here? But yeah, man, Dillian Whyte came out with a statement. I'm shocked and devastated to learn of a report by VADA of adverse findings relating to me. I only learned of it this morning and I'm still reacting to it. I've also just seen that the fight has been cancelled without having any chance to demonstrate my innocence before the decision was taken. I can confirm without a shadow of a doubt that I have not taken the reported substance in this camp or at any point on my life. I'm completely innocent and asked to be given the time to go through the process of proving this without anybody jumping to conclusion or trial by media. So clearly a pretty strong statement from my guy Dillian Whyte. But look, man, let's just call it what it is. It's 3 times now. The first time very early in his career from an over-the-counter substance, so you know you probably get a bit of a bly for that. The second time it was Dianabol, which I've trained in bodybuilding gyms. I'm no bodybuilder, but I train in bodybuilding gyms, and if you've got Dianabol in your system, you know, it's a little bit, you know, questionable. But they said it was so little that I think UCAD actually cleared him. Now, number 3. Number 3 is a little bit crazy, bro. Like, 3 times is a little bit crazy, bro. Like, it is what it is. Call a spade a spade. And I like Dillian Whyte as a personality. He comes to fight most of the time. He says it how it is. And I like him. I want him to do well. But this is, I can't see how he comes back from this. And at 35 years old, with his third offense, we could be looking at a 2 to 4 year ban for him. So he might not be back till he's 37 at the earliest. I'm not sure, like, he's going to fulfill that ambition of holding a world title. I hope he proves me wrong. And I hope that this was something, you know, I hope it's wrong. But, you know, if you go out with someone and, like, every time you go out with that one person, you know, something bad happens or someone gets robbed, but no one knows who the robber is. And it's only when you go out with that one person, you're going to look at that person a bit sideways, like, you know, what's going on there, bro? So, it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. But I think, forget about this for a second. The question is, where does AJ go from here? Now, I'm a big AJ fan, you know. I'm a big AJ fan. I wish there's certain things that I wish he would do, but I think now, since kind of losing the titles, he's being a lot more open with the media, and he's just saying it how it is. He's speaking from his heart and his chest. And where does AJ go from here? The reality is this: there was heavyweights on the card. They're talking about throwing him in with Chisora, throwing him in with Gerald Washington, throwing him in with Dempsey McKean. I'm 100% against the Chisora fight. I do not want to see. I don't think anyone, like, any boxing fan, like, no one wants to see that. Like, please, no. So the reality is, I want to see him fight Gerald Washington. Let him have a knockover job. Let him have one knockover job. Gerald Washington is a big guy. He's technical enough, but He ain't got that grit about him from what I've seen. I've watched him fight quite a few times. He doesn't have that grit. He won't go through like a tough storm, but he's technical. So give AJ some rounds and then, let AJ get his confidence back. Everyone's onto AJ's ass about like his comeback fights, but he's lost 2 fights on the bounce. Let him recover. Lennox Lewis was allowed to recover. Mike Tyson was allowed to recover. AJ's no Lennox Lewis. He's no Mike Tyson. So he should be afforded more time to fight some knockover jobs and get his confidence back. All right. So that's my opinion anyway. I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, you look at when they announced the Whyte fight and all the backlash to getting in the comments on Instagram, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, let him rebuild. He's not going to be, he's not Tyson Fury. Like, from a skill perspective, he's not Tyson Fury. And another thing with AJ is that during a fight, Fury will adjust during a fight. If he feels like he's getting beaten, like, he don't need his coach. I feel like AJ needs a coach. Like, AJ hasn't got that natural fighting instinct, but physically and like he's got everything else. So like, if he finds the right coach that maybe can give him everything he needs, I still think there's still more for AJ. He's only 33. I think he's got at least another 4 to 5 years of being able to perform, as long as he keeps himself in good nick, which from the looks of things he does. So yeah, man, let AJ fight Joe Washington, man. And the worst case is Dempsey McKean. Fight Dempsey McKean, and that might not be bad. Now, they're saying Hrgovic as well. Now, I think we seen what happened last time. AJ took a challenging fight when someone failed a drug test, so it's not a good omen here. I like the Hrgovic fight. I don't think Hrgovic is this, boogeyman of the division. I think he's good, but the Zhilei Zhang fight, I know people are saying his father passed away and stuff like that, which, that's all true, and I haven't had that happen to me, so I can't say. But if I'm keeping it 100% honest, I would like to see him fight Joe Washington, get his confidence back. Then I don't even want him to fight Wilder yet. He needs to fight one more. He needs one more. Then Hrgovic, then Wilder. That's what I want him to do. Because right now, I think if he goes into the Wilder fight, it's too mad. But yeah, man, I think, what does AJ do next? What do you guys think? Please leave a comment below if you think he should do Chisora, Dempsey McKean, Hrgovic, or what's his face? I forgot one. Joe Washington. I'm going to say Joe Washington. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. But yes, this is the Sporting Casual. You're going to get an episode from me every 2 weeks talking about something sports related. And yeah, man, I'm excited to kind of get this out there. I've been thinking about making some more sports related content for a long time. Obviously, if you guys know my channel for a little while, I know it's kind of new, but football's my background. That's where I came from, Crystal Palace, blah, blah, blah. But now I want to just get some more videos out there. And obviously, health and fitness is my thing. So subscribe for more videos. I'm going to try and make sure I've got more sports-related content, whether it's football or combat sports, MMA, because I love MMA. And yeah, I haven't watched the Jake Paul and Nate Diaz fight, and I don't think I will. But if you guys have watched that as well, let me know what you think and if I should talk about it. But yeah, man, the Sporting Casual episode 1. This is the pilot episode. Hopefully we got more to come. And this has been inspired by a lot of boxing channels. Chris Andre, Ade Oladipo, Hatman Boxing. I watch a lot of boxing stuff. So that's kind of what's inspired me to do this. I was going to do more football, but because I love football and I play football so much, I don't actually enjoy like talking about it and watching it. I'll watch it, but I don't love it. Like, I like to play it. So it's hard for me. Whereas I do kickboxing, but I'm not like a kickboxer. So anyway, I digress. Actually, before I cut this, what's next for Dillian Whyte? What's next for Dillian Whyte? What do you guys think, man? Anyway, we'll leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.